¿Qué sopa familia? ¿Cómo va la vaina? It's your girl Kenny Ken from Guided Affirmations, bringing the Scorpio Sun and Moon placements, their monthly community para el mes de agosto for the month of August. This is an overall general reading, so if you would like to book a personal one, please hit me in my DMs in the description box. But let's get into the breath work. Today we're going to be doing 3 deep breaths where we focus on longer exhales. Then we do inhales. We're going to inhale for about 5 counts and then exhale for 7 counts. We're going to practice one time and then we're going to just jump right on into the breathing. But before we start that, I just wanted to say, please, 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 please remember to move at your body's pace, right? So if you need to inhale before I say inhale, or exhale before I say exhale, all of that is totally fine. Exhaling out of your mouth or exhaling out of your nose, literally up to you and what your body needs, right? Remember that this intentional breathing is just to really let go of unconscious tension, unconscious fears, anything that we may have woke up with today that we don't even really know, right? Just so we can feel more grounded for the day. But let's get into the breath work. So we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hopefully that was a good practice round. We're gonna get right on into it. And that practice round really was just so you can see what it feels like, right? Adjust if you need to. But the goal is 5 and then 7. So let's try again. Y vamos a inhalar. Inhala. Inhala. And the last breath, inhala. Y exhala. Okay, I realized I wasn't saying exhale, so hopefully you guys exhale like you were supposed to on the count you were supposed to. Okay, so we're gonna get right on into it. We're gonna get into a monthly theme message first. Normally we do shadow work, like shadow truths, but we're gonna get into what is the overall monthly theme for the Scorpio Sun and Moon placement. Spirit, what is the overall monthly theme for the Scorpio Sun and Moon placements? Okay, we got the coins, which I'm feeling the vibes. We get into the bag. I like it. But the witch in reverse is interesting, right? At the bottom of the deck. But I don't even want to touch that topic because that might be more of a self-doubting thing. So we might get into that right after this. But we get into the bag. I feel like this theme for you guys is really about success. Even if you're not getting to the bag, right? Even if you just filling yourself up with possible ideas to get to the bag. This card is really giving off the energy of financial abundance, and that could either be you actually stepping into new positions, you actually reining in so much more cheddar, the dough. I love it. I love the things. But also just you being more inspired, you kind of just making more investments within yourself as well, you know, how I said, this idea of new thoughts or new business ventures or new possible creative ideas that can literally fund your lifestyle. And I love that for you, Scorpio. This is fire. Honestly, this amped me. This really got me going, for real. Especially because the number 22 at the top, and that's a master number, so it's it's a vibe all the way through. So it's definitely about really taking a shot on yourself and really taking a shot on what it is that you've really been thinking about and pondering. And that's always a great thing. So now I just want to dive right on into it. Let's see, Spirit, what's the overall shadow energy coming forward for the Scorpio sun and moon placements. Let's see. What is the overall shadow energy coming forward for the Scorpio sun and moon placements? I be feeling like that part is loud. Let's see. 2 cards, please, Spirit. What is the overall shadow energy coming forward? One more card. That's so interesting. One more card, please, Spirit. So far we have hiatus. I don't know if y'all can see that. One more. Ooh, this is real interesting. I'm gonna need to sit with this before we dive deep. Hold on. So we have hiatus, and then we have guard. And it's really got me thinking about the witch in reverse. And I did say it might be clarified in the shadow energy. And I say that because in the first 3 readings that I did, like, the messages really aligns like that. But at the bottom of the deck, you have precise. And I had said something earlier about the witch possibly meaning like almost like self-doubts. And I'm especially like, I feel like with this hiatus and this guard, I wonder when we're in positions of, the way that's coming to my brain is like conquering. We're in position of like literally conquering like our dreams and like being in the forefront of it all, right? Like actually living out the manifestations of what we want, right? Like I wonder what it is that comes up for us, Scorpio. Like how is it that we move when we have all that we need, or when we see all the things that we want like really unfolding? Like, do we move from a space of like, I must like hoard the F out of all of this, I must like protect it, I must like, I feel like there's 2 separate things, right? So I feel like, do some of you guys feel like, you know what, I really just have to like, I can't spend none of this. Like, yeah, this is happening for me, but I gotta keep working. And it's not to say that you shouldn't keep working, but you should also you should also very much so like get into this habit and this idea of actually giving back to yourself, because all the work, coming up with an idea, sticking through with an idea, and actually seeing like it all like bring in all that you need, where's the reward in that? You can't just keep like being on the go. And then I wonder if, well, I guess maybe it's not separate. Because I was gonna say maybe some people are hoarding it, and then maybe other people are just like, no, it's two different spectrums. So it's like some people are hoarding, and then other people are just like too free willy-nilly. It's like, okay, well, I did the work, like I could chill now. I can really just do what I want because it's happening for me now. I don't have to go as hard. And like I said, it's extreme opposites, and like too much of one thing is not good. So it was really about sitting with yourself and sitting with these ideas of possibly like, this is what I'm getting. So sorry if this is for you, or if it's not, I'm so sorry. But like sitting with those ideas of like being afraid to fail, because for me, they both sit on that spectrum. Like when we're afraid to fail, sometimes like we like go full force, and then we pause because we've seen it all, and then we kind of get blindsided by like what's in front of us, or we're like, oh no, this is not enough, like so much more can go wrong, right? So it's like finding that happy medium this month, really, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting here for that shadow work energy. But definitely sit and like ask yourself, like, am I afraid to fail? And if I am afraid to fail, how does that show up for me? But let's see. I never shuffle in half like this on here, but let's see overall energy coming forward in the month of August. What is the overall energy coming forward for the Scorpio sun and moons for the month of August? Let's get 3 cards, please, Spirit. What's the overall energy coming forward for the Scorpio sun and moons this August? Overall energy. Ooh, I'm like tripping. What is the overall energy? 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Ooh. They flip back over, so I ain't gonna take it. What's the overall energy? Ooh, wow, let's not do that. 3 cards, please. Oh, that's 4 cards. I probably could have taken it. I probably could have, but let's see. What's the overall energy? Okay, we got 1 King of Pentacles already. Okay, 9 of Wands. 1 more card, please. 9 of Wands is in reverse. Okay, and then we got 4 of Pentacles. Wow. I'm just weak because of the guard and the 4 of Pentacles. It's just interesting. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles. This is really, abundance, not playing. 9 of Wands. And then the 4 of Pentacles. Honestly, this is interesting, and I might want to shuffle again because I'm not about to repeat myself. This is hella interesting. This is hella interesting. Wow. I'm not gonna shuffle again. I'm gonna try to sit with the message because maybe you guys didn't hear it the first time. And sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we're so like, maybe we should have did 4 breaths so that way we can really be calmer. But sometimes we're so in the midst of like, what do I want to say? Sometimes when our body is in like resistant mode or our brain is in resistance mode, it's when we actually really know that the truth is hitting, but we're not ready to hear it. And sometimes that's okay. So before we do that, let's do an inhale and an exhale and an inhale and an exhale. 1 more inhale and an exhale. Scorpio, how much more do you need? Like, how much more do you need? Like, how much more do you actually need to see physically in order for you to really and truly, like, see how much you actually hold, you know? I never noticed that this guy was wearing grapes. And that's just so interesting to me because grapes really come in like bunches. Like grapes come in bunches and like, yeah, normally when people buy grapes, they like done off in one day because like grapes are so good. But like the whole idea of like the bunch for me is like, it's really giving abundance because you can buy like grapes, but it comes with so many on one vine. Imagine if you had a bunch of vines, you can own a whole vineyard, right? You can literally produce your own wine. Yo, I hope y'all can hear the rain because it's hella fire. But like, you could produce your own wine. You can own your own wine factory. You can be like the king of wine or the queen of wine, like with vineyards, right? And like, you could really be out here. Like, that's how like full of abundance you are. That's how much you actually have this like this financial matter in the bag. And I say that because it's a lot of coins here, so it's really about like the things that we physically possess. And I feel like you have like this fearless nature to you because I'm really looking at like the bulls here. You have this fearless nature to you. You may be a Taurus, or like have Taurus placements on top of this, right? But you really have like this fearless nature to you, and like especially when it comes to like getting to your money, like the way that you got your money or the way that you've like literally allowed for this manifestation to manifest itself is literally by you being on its ass, right? Being on its ass and being on its tail. But for me here, what I'm seeing with this like overall August energy is this king has his hand and his eyes on his prize at all times. You know what I mean? He's able to see his money flow and like where it is and where it isn't, right? And how much is increasing or how much is decreasing by the second, by the day. And it's just like he has a very like calm demeanor, unlike this 9 of Wands or this 4 of Pentacles that are very uptight into the bag. Like they're uptight. Like the 9 of Wands is like, when I say uptight, I mean like she's ready to get it going. Like she's ready. Like I'm saying she because it's a woman on this card. They're ready to get it going, right? They're ready to like fight. They're really ready to go off. They're ready to give it all they have, right? And the same, well, the opposite for this Four of Pentacles, right? This idea of being very serious about like when things are like depleting themselves, and like how to hold that to themselves more, and like how to very much like budget their money, like real talk budget, or like be a little bit too strict with it, not being as easy. And I feel like in August you're gonna find yourself really battling between like really just living in abundance, or just like, is that what I want to say? I feel like in August I feel like it's gonna be a battle. Like you're definitely gonna hold all the things that you want, and you're also gonna like tread through giving it your all. And like, I'm gonna put one more card, sorry. Let me just see. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please. Wow, Judgment still came out. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take Judgment. We'll take Judgment. So we have the Judgment card as our one more card. Yeah, honestly, really and truly, I feel like with this Judgment coming out, it's really about like the final call, so to speak, in terms of how is it that we're gonna move forward with our money matters, right? How is it that we're actually going to really like speak to ourselves, or like hold ourselves when we are in these spaces where we don't need, or we literally don't lack anymore? How is it that we're gonna move forward? Are we gonna hold these like past paradigms of like literally like either not giving our all, or like not having or feeling like we don't have enough, right? Even when we do have enough. I feel like August is really going to show you, it's really going to teach you how to find that balance. Like how we were talking in the shadow energy earlier, like being on the two extremes. I feel like August is really going to show like that real balance for y'all. It's really going to show you like, wow, this is not where you're at. And it might be really trying, especially with this Judgment card, is very much giving me like stepping into like new skin, and like stepping into new mentalities, and like shedding of like the ways that we used to be. But it's so needed, because like literally you worked hard for this and you enjoy it. Like you enjoy it, literally. I wanted to say you deserve to enjoy it, but literally I'm telling you, you enjoy it. Like you enjoy it, like in whatever way that this means to you, right? Allow for you to play with different ideas this month. Like allow for yourself to play with different ideas this month, in terms of like how you go about spending your money, how you go about making your money, like, because it would be very, 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 very beneficial to you, Scorpio. But let's close out. Let's do 2 breaths. So let's inhale and let's exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Thank you so much, Scorpios, for rocking with me throughout this whole entire video. Si este video resonated for you, por favor, déjame un corazoncito blanco en los comentarios. Leave a white heart in the comments if this video resonated with you. And was that it? I think that was it. Know that until next time, you guys, I am sending you love. I am sending you warmth. I am sending you all of the big abrazos, and all of the sweet honey for this very second, for this entire day, for your weeks to come, and for your entire August. Ciao.